Good evening. This is Linda from Women's Leadership and Empowerment Network. And today I'm doing my video from the beautiful Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. And this is day 21 of my 30 days challenge. So, what do we want to speak about today? I actually was having dinner with my bestie and a hobby yesterday, and we started to talk about children and growing up and getting them to do what they want. Anyways, my bestie was having a talk with her daughter in regards to her wanting to play football, and she was like, "No, I don't want her to play football. She's a girl." And I want her to play with other girls and not have to play football. She's the only girl in her school that wants to play football, and there's no girl football team. And literally, I was like, actually, very good topic to speak about. What do we do when our children want to do things that are not within our sphere of understanding or our sphere of what we think that they should do? So I had this very long talk, and it actually became a discussion point because we had other friends around the dinner table with us, and literally we're talking about, okay, so how do you allow the next generation do what they want to do without bringing our own culture, bringing our own experiences into what they want to do? So I gave an instance where I'm like, okay, actually, it was a memory I didn't have until yesterday actually. But while I was younger, I think I was about 10, growing up in Nigeria, Benin City at that time. We were in Benin City at that time. We spent about a year, 2 years in Benin City. I remember that I formed a committee. I was 10. I formed a committee for a Christmas party that I wanted to do. We had a huge house. My dad had a massive backyard, and I think our house was one of the biggest houses on the street. And so I formed a committee of the children around the street, and I wanted to do a Christmas party, and we started to collect donation from our parents. We had a chair person. 10, I'm telling you, no joke, 10. I was the obviously the organizer, the owner of this Christmas party forum, as I called it at that point. I don't even remember if it was a forum I called it, but it was a combination of a forum. And we had that Christmas party. We had a play, so obviously the Christmas Jesus, baby Jesus being born. We had some activities, dancing competition. For those of you that grew up in Nigeria, you would know what the dancing competition is about. We had parents dancing competition. We had raffle draws. And then the next year, we did exactly the same, but it was now more bigger. But I was 10. I was able to bring children in the community together and do that for I think a year or two. When within about 2 to 3 years, and we did that for the 3 years I was there. Not obviously at that time we didn't have mobile phones or anything, so I'm not I didn't keep in contact with other kids, but I think I probably left some legacy, and I'm sure that they would have continued the legacy of those Christmas parties even after we left Benin. But just to say, and I'll look at what I am currently passionate about, Women's Leadership and Empowerment Network, which is also bringing together of people, bringing together of women to network for the same cause. And I thought, you know what? I said to my friend, I said, let her do what she wants to do. You understand? Let her do what she wants to do. Let her follow her passion, and you never know where it's going to get her. You know, she might want to play football now and become the most girly girl when she's older. Or she might want to play football now and go on to be the first Nigerian female football player to hit international standards, or be in a English club, play for England. She is English, she's born in the UK, she's got a British passport, so who knows, so just let her be. Anyway, so we had that discussion, and I think from my perspective, what I'm trying to say is that growing up, obviously we all come with our own cultures, we all come with our own experiences, but the younger generation should be allowed to also live those experiences and write their own book, or should I say, or write their own story, without us trying to impose our culture. We can impose culture, or even get them to know the culture, but not having to impose it on their learning and their growing up and what they become or what they want to do, because it's going to be a completely different world to what we know now when they are our age. It's going to be a completely diverse world. We're obviously in the fourth industrial revolution, and this is going to change the world that we're in. So, as parents, what we need to do is just give them the right foundations, give them the education to foster in the world that is going to be the future. Anyway, that's what I had to say. So, day 21 done from Lagos, Nigeria. Tomorrow, we're going to do a special, on day 22, we're going to do a special edition, which is going to be a Nigerian food challenge. Watch this now. We eat all different types of foods, delicacies. So tomorrow we're gonna do a challenge, and I'm looking forward to it because I'm a foodie. All right, thank you for listening. Day 21 done. See you in day 22. Bye from Lagos, Nigeria. Bye.